In today's tutorial we are going to do the teeny weeny crochet caps. This pattern is available in 4 different sizes. We have in the very back, we have the up to 3-month size. We then have a newborn size just like this. We also have 5 to 6 pound preemie size, and we also have the preemie of 3 to 4 pounds. You can see when you lay them all out, you can see that they are different sizes and they're also different heights. The pattern that we're doing today will be listed on the title of this video. In today's tutorial we're going to do the 5 to 6 pound teeny weeny crochet hat, and this is a preemie version, and this is a 4.5mm size crochet hook or a US size 7. You can get a total of 10 of these hats out of one Caron Simply Soft yarn ball. So as promised, this pattern comes in 4 different sizes, and all of the sizes are available in this very easy to follow pattern instructions. So we have preemie sizes of 3 to 4 pounds. We have another preemie size of 5 to 6 pounds. We have a newborn of 7 to 9 pounds, and then up to 3 months of 10 to 12 pounds. Now the title of this video is indicating what size that we're going to be working on today. So it says right here in the instructions on how many hats. So it says, you see how there's different colors? Those are what's indicating in the instructions as we go out throughout this particular idea. So we're going to start off in the instructions, for example, and if we're doing the preemie size of 3 to 4 pounds, it'll say you do all of this, and then it says 3 to 4 pounds only. So this is only going to apply when you're working on this one, and then you will see in other instructions of what you need to do. So sizes 5 to 6, 7 to 9, 10 to 12, all is here instead. So you just have to watch these particular colors. Now for this particular kind of project, it says that for one hat, one ball will make 15 hats, and then the next size of 5 to 6 pounds of the preemie, it's 10 hats. The next size of newborn, it'll be 9 hats, and then up to 3 months you can get 6 hats out of one Caron Simply Soft yarn ball. So without further ado, let's start working on this project together, and let's begin now. So let's begin with our Caron Simply Soft yarn. Let's create a slip knot, and this is for beginners as well. So the first 3 rounds on any one of the 4 sizes are identical to each other, and let's begin to do that now. So here's our slip knot on the hook. Remember that it never counts as one. So we need to start at the top of the hat and work our way down to the forehead of the child. So let's begin. We're going to chain 3. So remember the one on the hook never counts as one. So 1, 2, and 3, and what it's asking us to do is do 8 half double crochets in the 3rd chain from the hook, which is basically the first one that we started with. So let's just wrap the hook going into the 1st chain, pull through. You have 3 loops on your hook, pull through all 3. That's 1 of 8. So let's continue to do that. So wrap in, pull through all 3. So that was number 2. Okay, and that was 3. Now this straggler here, see how I'm just laying it down on top so that it covers over the ring? It's just a way of securing that without ever having to worry about it. So that was 5, 6, 7, and 8. So what you need to do, it says here, join with a slip stitch to the first half double crochet. Well, we had to do 8, so just looking back, if you're confused, count backwards. So you got 1 underneath, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 is right there. So if you're ever confused in what you're looking at, just count backward at this point and join it with the slip stitch, and that's the center ring. Let's move along to round number 2. So we want to start off with chaining of 2, and what we have to just do is we go just chain 2, 1 and 2, and into the same stitch right underneath you want to half double crochet 2 times. So 1 and 2. You will notice in the instructions that the chaining of 2 in any starting of the rounds does not count as a stitch, so just don't count that as a stitch. So it's not included as a half double crochet. So we're gonna put 2 half double crochets into each stitch going all the way around. Now if you're thinking about this, how many stitches are you going to go all the way around? It's a total of 8. Okay, so we're just adding 2 half double crochets into each one going all the way around. Right in the very beginning here is where you need to really worry about your stitch counts to get them right. So at the end what I want to do is that I want to count each group of 2, and there should be a total of 8 when I'm done that. So I can either just count it out loud as I'm going here, or I can just count it when I'm done. I think there's 7 here because I still have 1 left. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Here's my last one here. So you probably thought, okay, well there, if you're a new crocheter, there was actually 2. This one is extending into the first one, so that's why it doesn't count. So we want to join this with the top of the beginning half double crochet to finish that off, and that was round number 2. So let's move along to round number 3. Round number 3, we're going to start off by chaining 2. Remember that does not count as a stitch, and in the next one available to you, so right directly underneath, you're gonna have 2 half double crochets. So 1 and 2, and then in the next one that we have here, it says 1 half double crochet in the next one, so it's just gonna be by itself. So the repeat pattern on this entire round is that one of them, which is this next one, is gonna have 2 half double crochets, and the next one's just gonna have 1. Okay, so we're just increasing size. So the next one is gonna have 2, and then the next one's gonna have 1. So please do that same configuration going all the way around for round number 3. So then coming up all the way around in the end of round number 3, the last one should be 1 single crochet by itself. So, and how do I know that's to be true? We started off with 2 and then 1, 2 and 1, 2 and 1. So the very last one should just be a 1. Okay, because the next one is a 2. So once you get that done, just join it to the beginning half double crochet that we started with. I just went into a gap by accident. Make sure it is to an actual stitch, not to a gap space, because it'll appear very obvious if it's separating. So that is round number 3. So now what we're going to do is that we're going to move on to the size that we're doing in this particular video in order to do the rest of this. So for this size of 5 to 6 pounds, we have 2 growth rounds, and then it's a standard going all the way to the end of the hat. So let's begin the first size that we're going to. So we've done rounds 1 through 3. Now we're ready for the next round. So here we go. This is the 4th round. So we're gonna chain up 2, and we're gonna half double crochet into the one right underneath, and you're gonna half double crochet twice. So 1 and 2, and now this time what we have to do is that the next 2 stitches will be each 1 half double crochet each. So the repeat pattern on this particular round is that the next one will have 2 half double crochets, and then the next 2 stitches will be 1 double crochet each. Okay, so that's all you have to do for this round. So the next one is 2 into the same one, and then the next 2 are 1 half double crochet by itself. So please do that going all the way around. So as I come up all the way around, I am left with the 3 stitches. I actually have just done 1. This one has 2 in it, and then the final has 1 each. Now how do I know that's correct? Well, I know that's correct because I put 2 into the first one and then 1 and 1. So when I go to finish this round, this should be ending up in 1 and 1 as my final. Okay, so the pattern just keeps repeating all the way to the end. So for example, if you think that you had 2 double crochets to go, or 2 half double crochets to go into the final, then something is wrong with your counts earlier on in this revolution. So let's just join it to the top of the beginning half double crochet and move up to the round number 5, which is only for the 5 and 6 pounds, which is this size. Let's begin that next. So round number 5, we're gonna chain up 2, and this time it's 1 half double crochet into the same one underneath, and it says to put in into the next 6 as well. So there's gonna be 7 stitches in a row with just 1 half double crochet. So I have 1 and 2 already, and 3 and 4, 5, 6 and 7, and then the next one has 2 in it. So the difference between this one and the last revolution is that we started off with the 2 right in the beginning, and this one is near to the, has the 2 at, you know, partially way in. So let's do this again. So the next one are 7 in a row. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. and then the next one has 2. Now why do you think that a designer would do that intentionally? Like it would just automatically change like that? And I'll tell you the reason for it is that you really cannot see the growth of a hat when the designer moves where you put those 2 in order to have the growth. So that's kind of why they do it. So we keep that same pattern, so 7 in a row, and then the next one has 2, 7 in a row, and the next one has 2, and that'll take you to the other side of this, and we'll conclude that off together. So as I come up all the way around, I just have 1 more stitch to the left, and keeping at the counts, there's 2 in this one as well. So that makes sense because we started off with just 1 in each, and then there was 2 over here. So then the final should end up with the 7 in order to keep it in balance anyway. So if you're keeping counts, it'll work out. So we're just gonna join it to the top at the beginning, half double crochet. So the remainder of this hat is just very easy in order to do, and now we just have to earn our way. This is the other size that's smaller. So now we just have to make all of the next rounds all the same, and you'll see that it will continuously grow and then form this shape. And in this size, that what we need to do is that we need to get this to be 4 inches before we do the final single crochet. So let's begin to do this next, and what we're going to do in every round now going forward, we're no longer going to increase, we're just gonna maintain what's already there. So we're gonna chain 2 in one half double crochet in each of the stitches going all the way around. That's it. So it's slightly bigger than the other hat of the 3 to 4 pounds that you just saw. So this is gonna be taller, and it's also gonna be a little bit wider. Okay, so each one of these hats, there's 4 different sizes, are different, and it's based on rounds 4 and 5. So just continue to do that. I'll show you how to join it once again and start your next round, but it's just 1 half double crochet in each stitch going all the way around. So I'm coming up all the way around, it's just 1 half double crochet in each, and then I just join it to the top at the beginning, half double crochet. So to start each round is just 1 and 2, and then 1 half double crochet into each round. So you're gonna see it start to really form a hat really soon. So what you need to do is that you need to fold this hat in half, and when the distance from the top here to the brim here it becomes 4 inches, you know that you're ready then for the brim. So we got a little bit of way to go before we get there if you're looking at it here. So that's our goal. Just keep going round and around until you get your 4 inches, and then come back here. I'll show you how to do the final round in order to make this conclusion. So if you're doing this one and you've done the preemie size of 3 to 4 pounds, you'll notice that there's only a difference of 6 stitches in every revolution. So it's really not that big of a difference for stitch counts. It's just gonna be slightly bigger and slightly taller. So I'll see you back here and we'll do the brim together. So a few minutes ago I left you here and I was just kind of whistling Dixie to myself, and I almost actually went oversized. So it's only 4 inches between the top and to the brim, and now let's finish off then do the final. So this round we're gonna chain 1, and it's 1 single crochet into each one of the half double crochets that go all the way around. And what I want to do is that I'll take you to the end. I'll show you how to finish off with the darning needle. I have to give you a word of caution here. Really take care of those loose ends, especially if you're donating it. This is a preemie size. Chances are the parent will be distraught that their child is in an incubator or etc. So just make sure you take care of your tail ends so that they never fall out, because that's the last thing you want a parent to be thinking about when they're receiving your gift. So let's just meet back here in just a moment. I'll show you how to finish these off so you have no tail ends hanging out. So as you get all the way around, remember that it is 1 single crochet in each going all the way around, and we're just going to join it to the beginning single crochet with a slip stitch. Okay, so now I want to take the scissors and cut about a foot length of my strand that I was working with, and I want to pull that strand through the loop. Now what I want to do is grab a darning needle, okay, a nice sharp one, and I want to feed this strand through the needle. Now the yarn tail can never fall out if it's woven in 3 times. So just watch what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go back in the same direction from which I just came, right underneath. So don't put it on top, just put it underneath for about 1 inch going across, just gliding it through the fiber. Okay, just pull it kind of nice and snug so it sits down. Then go in the other direction, but go in a different path, because if you go through the same fibers then it's gonna fall out. Okay, that just fell off my hook, but I can still pull it, or it fell off my needle. When I first started teaching crochet, I always referred to my hook as a needle. Should have saw the comments on that. So, and then I want to go back in the other direction for a final time. Okay, so it's in there 3 different times. So what's gonna happen is that regardless of what happens to this project, it can never stretch in 3 different directions at one time. And all you're just gonna do is then take it inside out, the strand that you were working on in the beginning, you can just cut it right down because I had you hide it underneath, and therefore you have a size that's 5 to 6 pounds. This is for a preemie, and you can compare it to the other sizes that we are working on. So this was the 4 to 6. So you see it's slightly different. See, it's slightly bigger, okay, in all avenues. So it's slightly taller and it's slightly wider. So this is how you do this particular hat. Good luck on that, and we'll see you again real soon here on thecrochetcrowd.com. Until next time. We'll see you. Bye bye.